Boom. We are live, everyone.
We are live.
After a great weekend of arm wrestling. There was a lot of good matches this weekend.
Showing you guys that riser muscle.
Yeah. We got Jason Shaw in the house. Matt Wiggins is joining us. We got David Marr.
Boom.
David, Katie Hankey. Dan Hogue. What's up, stud? Sheldon Tefernenko. Monster. Captain Hook.
The monster.
Yeah. So, feeling better today. Had a real good sleep. I'm all healed up and already training.
Yep. That's what you do.
Yeah,
Keep training.
Yeah, it was good. I walked away with no pain in my arm, so that was nice.
Yeah. It's always an upside to everything, right?
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the awesome weekend in Blackfalds, and we're going to talk about, if there's time at the end, we'll talk about a couple matches that happened in North Carolina yesterday.
The MAC as well.
Yeah, well, the MAC Send It, right? Was the event.
Yeah.
So few good matches there. So definitely be checking it out.
I'll say this. I've got the job done. I was very hopeful that Cody could do it, mainly because it would represent, a style and
I kind of seen it the way it happened.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I will say this. I said I wouldn't be surprised if Bob won because he's so sticky, but
yeah,
I only saw one round. But I mean, hats off to Bob. I mean, he's really earned everything he's done.
Bob's at the best I think he's ever been in his career, man. Like he's at a level right now. Yeah, I'm really impressed with Bob, actually. Yeah, Bob's got a lot of matches coming up. Good things coming down the pipes. Yes. I think. There's going to be so much to watch out for. I don't know.
There's a lot of good stuff coming up.
I want to make a cool announcement, but I'm holding off till next pod. But there's some good stuff coming, man. Good stuff coming. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, we got John Luo arm wrestling. What's up, John? Saw you on the weekend. You know what John feels like when you arm wrestle him?
No, I don't.
I'll tell you. Imagine you're sitting at a stoplight. You look in your rearview mirror, and there's a semi-truck going full force at you. It's kind of what it feels like. Just a force you wouldn't see coming just hitting you all of a sudden. He's super strong. Super powerful. He did amazing on the pay-per-view. He won both arms. Really good fight with – if no one's seen it yet, get the pay-per-view and watch John's match with Ivan Lichko. Ivan did an incredible job as well. John got him 2-0, but that second round was a absolute battle. Both – I'm telling you, these guys were in, out, up, down. John went from every conceivable angle and then came around with like a perfect flop. It was – you got to watch it.
Yeah. Got M Spot in the house. To Cody
M Spot in the house.
Caliber Arms, Tim.
The birthplace of the assassin.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, good people in here.
They have a card brewing, everybody. A ladies' card. It's going to be I think it's the first ever full ladies' card, right? Well, one of the first ever big first ladies.
It's good. There might be a few other matches, but it's going to be highlighted around women. Yeah, but I think there's going to be there might be two men's matches.
Yeah. But it's like a ladies focused event, right?
Yeah, it's a yes. Yeah. It's it's going to be cool. It's going to be really, really cool. There's some big names. Like I said, because the matches aren't made yet, I'm not going to announce any names.
Yeah.
But there's a couple big ones, a couple really big ones. So, but like I said, I'm going to hold off. Hopefully those matches get set, and then I can talk about them.
I'll tell you what, just because of the comments and stuff, I wish I could have made it. I tried really hard, but I wasn't able to get the day off. Well, I couldn't get the Monday off. Yeah, so I wasn't able to make the tournament. I really wanted to, but if John wants the match, I think we could set it up. Maybe Mayhem or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be fun. He's definitely a worthy opponent, 100%. He is very formidable.
There you go.
Well, either arm, I think I think he has a slight advantage left, and I have a slight advantage right, but I could be wrong about that. We didn't really pull right, so maybe he was holding back on purpose to make me have some false confidence.
I think he showed that he's got something, and he
Oh,
went,
definitely. No, he's
yeah, boy.
very, like I said, he's formidable. I would love that match. But you know who I want first? Brian Marginet. That guy felt like a freaking. That felt like that guy had a steel
That's a
cable
match.
hidden in his skin, and I just
Yeah,
couldn't move it.
yeah. I think that's a match to make. We've been talking about it for a while. The thing
I
is
would
you
love either of
got
those
to,
matches. That'd
you
be
got to
awesome.
try to eat and be heavier, right? He
Yeah,
can make 160, so
easy.
right. That match could be really, really good. No, I know. So what we'll do is we'll get into matches. We'll talk
Yeah,
about mine really quick because I kind of don't want to talk too much about it. But you know what? Sean came in fired up. He's really
chill.
good, really fast. You know, I was having a hard time
Yeah, boy.
firing. I had a really hard time. Yeah. I thought I could get mad enough where I could come in fired up, and it was the total opposite. And hats off to Sean. He's an amazing puller. You know, kind of need all the firepower I can get to think I have a chance. I thought I could. I thought my power could be enough. He didn't let me access any power, so I have to work on getting faster. Really showed me my weaknesses and what I need to work on, which is what it comes down to: ready, go, set up stuff again,
Yeah.
right? So, but anyway, yep. Congrats, Sean. Good job.
Yeah,
Next,
real quick, I'll just touch on that
yeah,
myself.
you can
Yeah, I
touch it.
think it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think round one you put up a good fight, and after that, yeah, in the setup he was just dismantling you in the setup. So hats off to him.
Yeah, hats off, hats off. Yeah, you know what? I did. I felt defeated, but it's a little on me. I think I defeated myself too. So, but you know what? I don't know if anything would have mattered. So, he did amazing. He crushed me.
Hats
Good for
off to him.
Sean. Good job, buddy.
Who
Good
was the
job.
next match?
The next match. Now, this is,
I don't have the list up. My bad.
you know what?
Somewhere.
I'm gonna have to grab the list again because I remember every match, but I don't really remember.
Ali update. Perfect. I was waiting for an update from Ali.
Yeah,
I
he
meant to
was
message him, but my phone was dead all yesterday, and then
today, and
working all
he's
day
waiting
today.
results. Definitely a
Real
10.
quick, everybody. Ali. We'll see. I just want to quickly. Sorry, you go, Brian. I'll watch this quick. My bad.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm trying to find the list from yesterday if I can. Actually, Fraser sent me the list the other day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into what Fraser sent me, and then we're going to go after that. So okay, so it was me and Sean. Sean whooped me. Then it was Miguel and Alex, left-handed.
Miguel and Alex. Okay.
Yes, what a match.
Real quick, Joe Nello. Yes, I did. I didn't see it in person. I by the time I made it. Wait. Yeah, I didn't. I only saw the finals. I made it there late. I wish I would have made it, guys. I wish I could have. But yeah, I did see that. I saw a video of it. That's what I mean. John is very good, man. Tricky, and so is Brian. Like that's why I'd love either match. Those guys, I think, right? Like if we had a match tomorrow with either of them, I think they'd probably beat me right now. Like if I was a betting man, I wouldn't bet on myself. But no, straight up, these guys are great. I would love a match with either of them, and it will happen for sure.
Oh
Me and
yeah.
John have a little bit of history. Met in a tournament one time, a couple of years ago. He's putting on a little more weight now, and he's a little older now, and he's a little faster and stronger, and so I think it'll be good.
That's just Sean in the win, but
Ali's update: no bone break, and he has an MRI tomorrow. Yeah. So from what when it happened, you know, I don't know what the live caught or not, but sorry to skip over the second match.
oh, that's fine. We'll go back to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad there was no break. We didn't think it was a break of a bone or anything, but I hope that whatever the injury is,
I heard it. I know something broke, but it wasn't a bone.
for sure. He took it well. Like that guy can take anything, man. He's a stand-up guy.
Swinging,
Ali is awesome.
He came out swinging that first round. That was a close. Like they
Dude.
gave him the pin and then they took it back. Yeah, so it was.
Yeah, it
was so close, razor close.
Awesome. We'll see how what's up with Ali. I wish him the best. You know, he's a good friend of mine, so I hope he's doing well.
I really think that match was whoever got the go. It looked like because
Ali did look good. Like it just seemed like when you tear yourself, if he did tear himself, it's because you're so close and you're just going just past,
Yeah.
You're, you're going to the extreme.
Justin made a big change and got off first after the restart. I think Ali got thrown off because he got hit with the false start, even though I don't know, man, it was borderline. But either
And hats
way,
off to Justin either way. Great competitor, great opponent.
We'll get into
he looked good in that round, that first round. He looked good.
Yep. But going back to Miguel and Alex.
Alex.
They had 2 matches, and both of them could have been match of the day. Yeah.
Miguel is so good in those first couple rounds. He is so acute and targeted, and I think the only reason that he wasn't able to get like the win either arm is because Alex was powerful enough. Yeah, Alex was powerful enough to kind of stress Miguel. Miguel could do it, but it cost him so much to do it that he wasn't able to do it repeatedly, right? So it wasn't a technique fail or this fail. The Bama Bull in the chat.
There's the man.
I hope, that guy's a trooper, man. He went to the airport, I think, at 3 a.m. after hanging out all night.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we went and had supper and hung out. It was good.
That's awesome.
But yeah, in that match, I think it was Miguel had the ability. It was just that, I don't know if it was an endurance factor or just top end. He needs to be able to maintain the top end a little longer or just have, because the style was great. Like everything that I was watching him pull, and I'm like, everything he's doing is what I would do. I told him that after. I'm like, everything you did is what I would have done in that situation, man. Like your technical ability is crazy good. Yeah, I felt it. His elbow did definitely have some tissue in it for sure. Ali definitely got injured. Hope the best for him. Hopefully it's something that he can come back quick from, or if it is a bit longer of an injury, something he'll come back way stronger from, right? Yeah, and he will. He doesn't let anything stop him.
He's going to start feeling it right about now till tomorrow. When you rip something at first, you got shock, all kinds of stuff. Like when I did my elbow, I ripped those 2 tendons. It hurt, but it didn't. The next day later on is when it really started hurting. Yeah. So
I'm pretty good in these situations. So like as soon as it happened, like I went up and I was holding his elbow. I was making sure like his bone wasn't like about to compound fracture or poking out or anything. I made sure everything was in line. But there was, I'm not gonna get into it, but I've done first aid stuff before, and he's a trooper though, man. He took it like a champ. Whatever it was,
I've seen some. I'm not gonna talk about which match it was, but there was a match where there was 2 injuries from both guys, and they kept pulling.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, my bad. I keep bouncing around, but
I'm telling you though, you know what? The heart, like sometimes. I mean, I always used to think, like these elite pullers. I'm like, oh, I wonder how they do, like when it comes to heart and injuries and stuff. You know what? I'm blown away. Anyway,
these guys are nothing will stop them. Yeah. So like, hats off to Alex. I mean, great comeback. This is the left arm. I think was first. It was the left arm first.
Yeah, it was 3-2 Alex in the first.
Yeah, match. Amazing job by Alex. Great comeback. Very top roll, like very cupped. Like I'm talking high hook.
They call them top
tricep 90-degree type of pulling, where you're very outside committed to the full extent. Miguel, he was very. Like I said, he did everything right with what he could do. He did everything right. Hats off to him for his ability, man. He's also a big fan of the podcast, so that made me real happy.
Yeah, I don't want to. You know what? I know Justin's in here right now, but I want to try to do these matches in order if we can.
Yeah, no, I was talking about Miguel and.
I was just talking to the chat.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But yeah, no, hats off to Alex. Like, really showed his ability. He got set up, kind of outpowered. And he was like, okay, I found the lane that works. I know where I have to go. He put everything into the lane that he needed to, and it worked. He came back 3-0, and he didn't waver from that lane. He put everything into that lane that he knew could cut him off. So that takes high IQ to know after being put down, okay, I know what I got to do.
Yeah.
And boom. So hats off to Alex. Like, great job.
Oh, yeah. No, he did. I mean, his experience showed, right? Like, he could have easily hung his hat after the first 2 rounds. Like, yeah, it was really good. Yeah. So, next match. I have it here. Sorry, guys. That's when Ali.
Ali and Justin, yeah.
That
So
was the next match. Yeah.
Ali
So
went for he got a false start, put Justin to the pad. Obviously, Justin it was a
yeah,
false start, but
yeah.
again, Ali gave him confidence. So
Looked
I was
good.
feeling good for Ali because it's good if you can, obviously caught him off guard, everything, but that's good. I felt good for Ali, and then the round went, caught him, and then he got pulled off the pad, and 100% Ali, dude. That's why Ali's such a stand-up dude. He takes
Yes.
everything at face value and accepts it. Doesn't whine or complain. Nothing. He wasn't worried about it. He said, I think maybe like 20 seconds after it, I remember he said, I'm not worried. I'll come back stronger. I think he said that or something like that, something along those lines. So, like, he's iron, man. He's got an iron mind, iron will.
Ali's a trooper, man. He's a good
100%.
friend.
And Justin came prepared. So, hats off to him as
Yeah,
well. He
Justin.
brought that fedora. He was looking good.
Yeah. Benji Mac. Yo, yo,
Benji in the
yo.
house. I like that picture of Benji and Levon.
Yeah.
Crazy that Levon could get a picture with the legendary Benji. He probably felt honored.
Yeah. Well, Benji's the man. He does a lot for arm wrestling.
Yeah, 100% he does.
Yeah. This community is pretty fucking awesome. So.
Yeah, and Ali, as everyone else, gave everything. And you know what?
Oh yeah.
I was in Ali's corner, dude. Ali's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to see someone who, anyway, you just watch it and you'll see.
Yeah, you'll see. I still recommend if they're not free, I don't think, but you know what? It was cheap anyway.
It's totally worth the pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. The matches were like off the charts. You know,
we're just getting started with these matches.
We're just getting started. The next
next match.
Dallas Langston versus Victor Bellof. Now,
what a freaking match! I'm so proud of Victor, man.
Me too. And I did call this. I thought for sure. I mean, I was kind of an ass in a way because I kind of went both matches against Dallas. And you know what? I got a huge respect for Dallas, but that's off the next match mainly. But this match against Victor, Victor, pretty hand dominant. Didn't allow Dallas to really, because Dallas likes to give his hand away, get the strap. He doesn't give a shit about his hand usually, but good on Victor to rotate him and actually take away his power. Because Victor was able, not only because what Dallas does is he gives away his hand, so he gives you this false sense that you have his hand.
Yeah.
But Victor didn't fall for it, and he actually attacked and still turned him this way, and that's why Victor was able to. Because fuck Dallas.
Hats off to him, because in that first round, I was screaming to Victor. I was like, he doesn't know where to go, Victor. You got him uncomfortable because and. Why I say hats off is because he was trying every setup. I could see him. He would try one, try another, get a little bit of ground this way, kind of incorporate into this one, kind of go to. Dude, you clearly saw that he had a lot of like experience. It's just Victor, man. If he's just cerebral, is the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
The power is cerebral, man. It's skeletal. It's very like. It's not even a squeezing pressure. It's just like a.
No, he actually doesn't squeeze. He messes you up because.
His stat. I don't know if it's stat. I don't know what it is. I can't put it into words, man. But hats off to both of them. Amazing match. Dallas did not freaking give up, man. He went down.
No giving up from Dallas.
He went down swinging hard. Like I'm talking, like gave everything to it. Great sportsmanship. Great guy. Looked great on the table. Entertaining.
The only thing I said in his comment before is I said to Dallas, I hope when you leave Canada that you have a new respect for some other pullers. Like, you know what I mean? Because he said that he only thinks he can lose to Devin. You remember that list he put out? Devin, Matt, Pork Chop, whatever.
That's what John said. You got to update that list, At one point.
Did he say that? Yeah.
I know. Dallas, yeah.
I know. I don't know what Sean said. He didn't talk to me at all. So, but anyway, I said on the thing, I said, I hope after this weekend you have a new perspective of Canadian pullers. Yeah. So.
Which I bet he does. I mean,
I bet he does. Yeah, I bet he does.
Everyone in the chat, Sheldon, Terry, Cohen. How's it going, guys?
Hey,
Matt Wiggins.
Satchel in the house now. Nice.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Great
match.
What a match. Great match. That was
Victor showing why he is an elite arm wrestler and why he deserves any shot, really. I mean, I'd put him East versus West. I would love to see him on Arm Wars. I think he would.
Yes.
Victor, I think when you watch Victor arm wrestle, he's one of those guys, kind of like Bogdan Stoica. If you watch the older Arm Wars, go back and watch the older Arm Wars stuff. Not like when he's world champion now, but go watch. The entertainment is because his style and technique and how fluent. When someone's really fluent at something, like watch anyone who's like a master at something, you're like, wow, they do that like it's nothing. Like they're doing this like it's nothing. When you watch Victor arm wrestle, he's doing things that you know how difficult they are and how much concentration and focus, and he's doing it like it's nothing, like it's effortless.
I think this is another example, though.
And he's not even fully committed to arm wrestling.
No, but this is what I mean. This is another example of just guys not knowing the talent that we have here, right? So it's good. I'm glad that Victor's getting the spotlight because he deserves it. So
I think he needs to be on Arm Wars. I think Neil will be hearing something soon, and I hope we see soon because Victor deserves that Arm Wars shot 110%.
Believe me, after this weekend, Victor's going to get more. He was going to get some anyway. He'll get more opportunities now for sure. So.
Oh yeah, and like that's what I was getting at is he deserves any opportunity, East versus West, up to anything. I think he's there with anybody. There's guys that are on East versus West, and when I say that he's there with anybody, he's entertaining as well. It's not like he's boring to watch. He's good. At one point when he was holding Dallas, he was talking to him and stuff. Like it's not like Victor's, you know what I mean? That's not him. He's entertaining as well. When he's not a jerk either. He's super respectful, but he knows how to arm wrestle in every aspect, entertainment wise. Like it was awesome. Very glad to see him showcase in a very good light his ability.
No, for sure. Well, we might as well go. Just keep it rolling. We're on a roll. We got Brad and Connor, and Cody was right on this match.
I was right as well. I mean, I did say Connor was heavy favorite, but
really emphasized it. Yeah, but
both of Cody was like 100%. I was like, I think Brad's got like a 2%. Like I was like, but Connor is a machine.
Brad screwed up too. Because in training, whenever we train and he feels strong, there's no fucking riser. Why did he pull out the riser? He pulled out the riser.
That's fair.
Right away, I was like, I think he had like a nervous breakdown, and he just said, "Fuck, I'll need the height." But I don't think it helped him at all. I think he looked more awkward to me, and especially with practicing and pulling us all the time without a riser. You know, it's foreign. Like if you're not used to using a riser, then why use a riser, right? But either way, I don't think Connor was.
I don't think it would have mattered. Connor was on point. I felt him after. Jesus, man.
Yeah. No, very impressive. Connor kicked some ass. He definitely did. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my dog is.
No, you're fine.
Or my brother's dog is.
They're not.
Attention.
I mean, Brad. He's done awesome. He's a great tournament puller. He did pull in the tournament too, I believe. Which I don't know if that's smart, but
Brad?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God, Brad! I don't
know.
We got Jason Shaw. I think he was in there. We got Dakota Shipton in the chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Carol Brown. Tim Geib.
Well, we might as well get to the next match. The Miss Miguel right-handed match. Miguel and Alex. Now, this one went the other way, and this was another crazy fucking match.
No, Alex won this one as well.
No, he didn't. They went 1-1. Miguel won the second one.
Are you certain?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know it was back and forth.
Miguel won. Miguel lost the first match, won the second match.
He won the right arm match.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes, he definitely did win because I remember at one point I screamed. I was like, because he caught him like this, and I was like, you can do it. You just gotta freaking wait for the time. He knew what he was doing. No, so I mean, Miguel is super good. He did win. Okay. Alex won both. No, Alex won both. I'm fairly certain Alex won both. I thought so. I thought it was super close.
They were both
3-2 both. Yeah. Alex won both. Yeah.
Well, that's
what I thought. Like I'm telling you, Miguel though was, dude, his inside game is very good. Okay. One second, I think the dog needs to be let out. I'll be right back.
I was on. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. No. Yep. Alex won both. Okay. Yeah, I thought Miguel won the second one. I was celebrating like he won. I was watching. I even came up and said "grats" and "good job," and well, he still did amazing though. So there was no loser in that match. That's 3-2, 3-2. Like, come on. Yeah, Miguel won. Miguel won both. No, now you're trying to fuck me up, Dakota. Miguel won both. No, I know he didn't win both. Either way, now I'm all confused. But either way, those guys, they put on a show. I mean, that match is just fire, straight up fire. And they get me all fucked up and confused. Yeah, what do we got here? Well, yeah, well, that match went back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, I don't. It was such a screamer. Um, when Zach comes back, we can talk more about that match. Kind of moving on to the next one was Mason and Marlin. Now, this one kind of went the way I thought. You're back? Okay.
I'm
You
back.
want to talk about the Miguel one again then?
Yeah. Basically, it was kind of the same thing as the left. Like Miguel was very hot out of the gate, very good, and it was one of the two things. It was a mix of both. It was either Miguel losing a bit of top end enough that Alex could stop him, and a bit of
saying
Alex.
Miguel won actually now. See, the chat must be either fucking with me. I thought Miguel won the second match.
They're fucking with you. Alex won both.
They must be. Yeah, Nathan's saying Miguel won actually. And then okay, whatever. I did think Miguel won the second match.
Oh, Dakota's collecting Infinity Stones for Dalton. What do we have? We have you get the Power Stone from through the fingers. Yeah.
Power Stone, yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say the Reality Stone, but I think
the way Dalton's looking on the left, you might need those stones. Yeah, that's a good match.
I never counted out Dakota, man. His hand control and his ability to trap people into thinking they have something to drive.
I'm not counting Dakota. I'm not counting them out. I think this match is going to be. I just think this match is going to be closer and more entertaining than their first.
Oh, match. Dude, it's going to be close. Like it might be Dakota's hardest left arm match to date. To be honest, it might. I just believe Dakota is a better arm wrestler than Dalton, but Dalton is the stronger guy.
Yeah. Well, the first match they had, Dakota made him look silly. Right? Dakota made him look silly. The first.
I think that was right.
You know what? Dylan Houghton.
Yo, Dylan.
Amazing this weekend. Got the win in the final against Josh Bellof.
You know what they should call him? Dylan the Massacre.
Giant Killer.
Oh, I was going to say the Massacre.
Oh, the Massacre. The Giant. No,
fucking Giant. Massacre.
The Giant anyway on the left.
So he did. He beat Josh Bell in left arm. And Josh's left arm is pretty fucking good, man.
It's still really good. It's not as right, but it's still good.
Yeah.
He did a great job. So, fuck yeah. Oh, Katie Owens in the house. Hey, Katie. Katie's going to come back on the pod soon. Yes.
Heck yeah.
We just got to
I think you did the pod when I was at work with Katie.
I did the pod, but we had a sound issue. So we were getting awful feedback, and it was we had a great interview, but it kind of wrecked the interview, the feedback.
Well, we'll get it when I'm not at work too, if we can. Yeah. I mean, if we can, I mean.
Yeah. And then that way you can help too. Like you can tell if it's still happening, we can figure it out better.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. All right. Next match after Miguel.
I said was Mason, Marlin and
Mason. Marlin
went the way I thought.
Marlin was training, and it's just I don't think he knew where Mason was.
I don't think he knew where Mason was either. No, and Marlin he's got one of the best hits.
I'm telling you, I was going to say Marlin when he's on point, like when he really trains and is I mean, he's amazing.
Oh, for sure.
But I think he just not even I don't think he underestimated Mason. More so, just didn't realize. Like just he was told, he's really good, this and that. But it's one thing to hear that. It's another.
That's 4 years ago.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll tell you what. I after told Mason, dude, he gave me everything. I'm talking when I say everything. He gave me everything, bro. Like nobody gives me as much as Mason gave me. He gave me everything.
Yeah.
He was just holding me above the pad. I would surging to hold me above the pad, and I'd surging to hold me above the pad. On just like these fingers. I'm like, dude, this guy's awesome.
Oh, he's a steel tendon. Yeah, he's a steel tendon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Mason is just proving time and time
Right now
again
he's a
why
phenom.
he is so, he's going to be renowned for sure. He's going to be one of
If
those
he's
guys
not
that you hear
already,
about.
here in
That's what I mean.
Canada,
It's one of
here
those
he
guys
is.
you hear about, oh man, he's been crushing people for the past, hasn't lost a match in 10 years type of guy. Like I could see him going on
Yes.
that type of,
Yeah,
he's that type of guy
I agree.
who just walks through everybody. For some reason, he just walks through everybody. You're like, well, there's this one guy and he just walks, you know what I mean? He's that type of guy I could see him.
Yeah. No, makes sense. No, but you know what? I'm glad to see Marlin on the table, and you know what? It did look like Mason was quite a bit bigger than Marlin. Like I'm just frame wise. I don't know if the weights were far off, but the frame.
Marlin was more of a 165.
He is more of a small guy puller anyway.
I was talking to him, and that's kind of more of his weight class.
Yeah, he was pulling. He was kind of shooting up above the belt, I think. With that match, but to see him back, and I'd like to see the fire in him and see him back, like see him actually at events all the time pulling. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing. So, I mean, he's a Canadian national champ. I think multi-time. Really, really good puller. One of the best. Yeah. But Mason, he's just on a level right now. That's all. There's no shame in that match. None at all.
No, I mean, Marlin, you know how good he is by the fact that he was pulling Mason. You don't pull Mason unless you're really good. Like usually it's like either legends or prodigies are the only people that really, because it's not worth, no offense, it's not worth Mason's time really. Yeah, he wouldn't have to prepare really for a match with like a normal arm wrestler. Like he's that good. Not to like blow smoke up his ass too much, but like when you feel it and see it, it's kind of like blows your mind a bit actually.
Yeah.
Like I want to be known as a guy my size who's strong like Mason for my size. I'm not there yet, not even close, but I want to be. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Like that's like inhuman.
Well, just thinking, it's really nice to see Dylan in the chat because
Dylan's
I was just thinking about how far he's come in the last year and a half. Dylan has become a fucking monster on the table. Like I know he was, I heard he was good, but then he took some year. He kind of pulled away for a few years. Yeah, but boy, has he ever come back with a vengeance! And you could just see like the hard work. Beating Josh, even though it was the left, that's a big feat.
Still really crazy.
That's a huge feat.
Josh got second in nationals multiple years in a row.
Yeah, left-handed. Yeah, so
that's what I mean. Like, no, Dylan is. Man, I think Dylan could be as dangerous as any of the Houghtons. I believe.
I'm a big fan of Dylan.
Me too. I would say me and Dylan are buddies. I think you agree.
Oh, Dylan, yeah. He's such a good fucking dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, congrats to him, man.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Good job, brother. Good job.
That Houghton hit, man. That Houghton hit.
Those, but I think Dylan's a little different. He's not all hit. Like when it stops, he still has that drive and that.
Oh, dude,
he's got 100%. That fuck you stuff. That fuck you to the pad, right? So,
oh yeah, and he can fire up, man. Like that's a big advantage. A lot of guys, like you, have a hard time firing up.
Yeah, if I don't fire, no, I do. You know what? If I fire
Dylan can just hit the switch, boom, he's ready. You know what I mean? Good. That's not an easy trait. Like that's not an easy trait. That's hard to do.
You know something that I've found, and I'm going to say it. There's more to levels and more to arm wrestling than just the table. Psychologically, my biggest weakness is me. And athletes, I think, and it's not just me, I think it's a lot of athletes.
I'd say most people, yeah.
A lot of people, the nerves get them, and, it affects sleep, it affects your well-being. You get there, you don't know how to handle the nerves, and then you're already spent when you get to the table. I'm fucking so bad for it, and I'm even thinking about going to a sports psychologist.
I'll tell you what I do, Brian, if you want to know how I do it and don't get fucked by the stress. I pretend like I secretly care, but I pretend like I don't care. Done. I know, it's that easy. The thing is, you pretend like you don't care enough.
I try.
The emotion goes away. I get nervous, but I don't get any other emotion but nerves. And as soon as I get to the table, blank. Yeah, I've never once had an emotion at the table ever.
Listen, it depends on who.
Maybe laughter. I've smiled and laughed at the table, or
Yeah.
I've spoke to people at the table. I've spoken to like Tim and Paul and stuff. If I
Yeah.
get a good position, I'll like speak to them. But like, I'm not like,
I don't know. It's so much on. I got to get over it because it's match dependent. Like when
yeah,
we were setting up for the event and I pulled Len, all I was thinking about was the event, but I was able to fall asleep the night before. I had 8 hours sleep, got up, had lots of energy for the day, pulled Len that night, still had lots in the tank. But then some people, it gets to me, and then the nerves get to me, and then I start thinking I got to go to bed. Then 5:30 in the morning rolls around, and I'm stressed and have an anxiety attack because I can't sleep. That kind of shit. I gotta work on it because when I'm confident, like Dylan says, yes, self confidence. You're right, buddy. Because you know what, I was really confident for one match, and then all of a sudden I let the nerves destroy me in another. So
yeah.
it's there's if I could tell people, it's not always just about how strong you are or even your table game. You have to be psychologically in it too.
And something maybe you should try doing, Brian, that I don't think you've done yet, is you can turn that you can on a switch like this turn nervous energy into like usable
I've
energy.
done it. I've done it, but
The way I do it, I'll be honest with you, I watched a few people, Matt, Sean, a few other guys, a few other arm wrestlers.
I don't want to do it like
Bortolato.
them. I can't.
No, but the thing is, like, with Bortolato and stuff, if you watch me, I'll walk up to the table and I'll, like, scream and flex as hard as I can to force my mind and to physically force my body into fight mode. And then I get to the table, I'm super calm. My mentality doesn't change. But my body goes from being in a nervous state to I jumpstart it. It's not nerves anymore. I'm in fight or flight, but I'm in fight mode. I force fight mode. If you can do that, if you can practice that, it's not that hard. If you've got a lot of nerves, your body's on the edge. And if you can push it over the edge, you'll stay in that fight mode.
I'm gonna either work it out or I'm gonna just get some good sleeping pills because really it comes down to just sleep the night.
Sleeping pills would help, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if I took a sleeping pills and went and had a good night's sleep, at least I got a shot. You know what I mean? The same thing happened. Remember when I pulled Uncle John? I got that diarrhea all night. I was up. Oof. I didn't sleep. I'm sweating buckets. I was like 10 pounds lighter by the time I got to the match. Yeah, like the same thing happened kind of this weekend. No excuses though. Like I don't think it would have mattered. So, but I'm just saying it is a big thing, guys. So, just a little advice from what I experienced. My experience when the pressure's really on, can you handle it? Can you deal with the nerves? And I've failed at it a few times now. So.
Well, you got to think. The big thing that I've seen is like that I think might have helped me is like, you ever gone hunting? I love animals. I don't want to hurt animals. But when I'm hunting, I go in hunt mode. You know what I mean? It's that it's that subconscious switch that you go into a different state, basically. Mm-hmm. If you can get it, that's something you can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Cohen in the chat is saying, you got to go into every match believing you're going to win and the nerves will go away. I go into every match believing I have a chance to win. But the thing is, no matter what match, I know I have a chance to win. I wouldn't take a match if I didn't think I had a chance to win. Some people do, but I always believe in myself. I always think that I'm the type of guy that can rise to the occasion. Let's say that my peak is the best I've ever done is this. If in the moment it calls for it, I think I could do this. And I believe that. I do believe that. I don't think I could do this, but I believe that I can go beyond what I've done before if I need to. And if the moment's right, I think I can do it. And I've done it before, I feel like. I've been in a moment.
I've done it. I've won
where I need to be better than I've ever been, and everything lines up, and I'm calm, focused, but I am in fight mode. It's weird. I'm in fight mode, but I'm relaxed, but most arm wrestlers can do it. It sounds goofy at first because you're not fighting anybody. You're just grabbing hands and but it's like when someone's coming at you with everything they have, and it's different. Like it's.
Listen, I know the fight
level, the more you feel it.
Well, okay. Here's an example. When I was pulling Len, I was in that mode. I was in fight mode. I had sweat. You see how much I was sweating on the table and on Len's arm?
Yeah. Well, let's even go beyond Len. Let's go to Brennan Till.
Well, that was another mental lapse, and that was
forget about all that for a second. Just look at how the match went.
That was overconfidence.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Is sometimes you need to be confident, but you can never think that you don't have to try. That dude, that person's going to try their hardest.
Yep.
If someone's trying their hardest, even if you're way better than them, if you barely try, you're going to lose. There's a thing to determination, and when obviously if it's a semi-close. I mean, obviously if I tried against Dylan, I'm going to get destroyed. But like if it's close, man, I'm telling you, mentality. Yeah, like Captain Phil Carty says, mentality plays a big part. It happens to the best of us. Learning to not master. You don't have to master the mentality. Shit's going to come that you can't prepare for.
You got to learn to deal with
your ability to roll with it.
Yeah.
To roll with the punches. Something goes wrong, good.
Yeah.
Better. That's good. Make it harder.
I agree.
See if I care. That'll make me push even harder. That'll make me even better. Something else goes wrong? Awesome.
Yeah.
Bring it.
No, you're right.
That's the mindset you need, man.
No, I agree.
Everything's going good? No. I need more to go bad so that I can prove that I can do anything. And nothing can stop me. That's the mentality you need. And the minute you sink into that loser mentality, that mentality that you're on the back step, it's not good.
Well, that's why they have sports psychologists.
That is true. Yeah.
You want to know what? World champions, guys like Mitch Hooper, that 2 times world's strongest man. They see sports psychologists to help them deal with these situations. And I'm not saying I'm not being a bitch saying I need but maybe I do though. Maybe I need a little help learning how to make different coping measures and stuff like that. It's definitely something that I want to fix.
That's the thing. Every match I've ever lost,
either that
the
or
other guy was better than me.
It's either that or I just told people I hate their guts from now on, and then I'll be fine.
But that's what's holding you back right there, Brian. I think exactly. Boom, right there. That's what's holding you back.
I agree.
That's your biggest weakness, what you said right there. Because it's not true. You're forcing it to yourself.
No, I know.
You fix that, you'll be twice the arm wrestler. Guaranteed.
It is a mental thing, bro.
It is mental, yeah.
I know it is. I know. But at the same time, I want to fix it, right? So, you know, who knows? I might do it. I might, either that or I'm just going to get a good bottle of sleeping pills. And
or
whatever.
We'll just chat, and I'll just fucking keep saying that same shit to you over and over and over again until you freaking listen.
Yeah.
Dude,
so next, maybe
you can't let anything stop you, dude. You could have nothing. You could be down to your last dollar with no home, nothing. You can't let that stop you.
No, you're right.
And the thing is, you wouldn't.
Mm.
That's the thing. You got it in there. I know you wouldn't stop you. Nothing would stop you. And I know that about you. That's why there's this disconnect when you pull that. I'm like, I know you can do it. Like, I know you can. It's the mental thing. But yeah, next match. What do we got?
Next match was, you know what? That's what it is. Just time. I will figure it out, Joe, for sure, buddy. Dave Hicks versus Curtis Mocan. This was a banger 5-round match again.
Man, Curtis was. I think ability-wise, Curtis was there. I think it was. A few technical mistakes early that he tried to fix later on in the match that cost him his top end, I think. Because going into that match, he looked good and everything looked good. I think Dave was smart. Dave played the patient game.
Very good.
He played patient. He played the offensive defense, I like to call it. What that means is you are also hitting, you're also driving, you're also doing all these things that the other guy's doing, but paramount is height and control. And that's what he kept paramount over everything else he would do. He would fight, but he was keeping that height and control. And Curtis was down, Dave was up. I think it was a great match. Hats off.
What I seen with it.
Yeah, we said Dave Hall.
I was rooting for Curtis. I had Curtis slightly doing it because Curtis I felt was more versatile.
I thought so too.
And I think he still was more versatile, but it was his versatility, I think, that made it a 3-2 match in the end.
Maybe I said Dave Hicks by accident. I meant Dave.
No, if Curtis wasn't as versatile as he is, I think Dave Hall would have beat him 3-0. But there was that versatility and that ability to keep Dave from pinning him and keeping the match going constantly throughout. I think that because there's only one pin in the match.
Yeah, that was the unfortunate part.
But at least it was for the win, right? The only pin that happened was for the win.
Was for the win.
So it was a great match. Overall, it was actually a really technical, good pulling match. It was good.
And Cody, we'll go over a few of those at the after we do the super matches.
Yeah, what do you want?
Try to get through these super matches fast. Sorry, we end up
the tournament. Yeah, we want to get the list through. But yeah, we'll go over that. Cody did great yesterday. We'll talk about that here soon. Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure, Cody. It will come.
Curtis definitely was. He separated too much, and when he separated, he kind of lost that. When you're standing close to your body, you get a lot more post and rise. In a sense, if you're really separated, you have a lot of back pressure. But what you don't have is this. You don't have this anymore. You're yanked. You know what I mean? Like it's two different things. To be up close and be able to do this is different than being down and doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. No, I agree. This next match was another one. This one here was a total friggin' I mean, it didn't go the way I thought, but the heart out of these two guys, man. Oh my! Listen, both guys ended up injured at the end of the match, and you know what? The fact they just kept pulling. I mean, I don't know. I don't. There's so much heart, and I think Dallas did in his bicep tendon, from what I hear, and then Randy tore his shoulder to shit, ripped it apart.
Yeah, that sounds about right based on what both of them were saying after that first round. And then after, I think it was the third round, Randy looked at Dallas and said, I did the same damn thing. Like he heard himself.
He did. Well, see, so Dallas popped his bicep tendon in the first round. Yeah, and so Randy got up early, and I'm going to tell you something. Like I have so much respect for both guys. Randy, yeah, Randy's like one of the best people in the fucking world, man, and he's a really good friend of mine. And Dallas, I got such a huge new respect for that guy. Just who blows their bicep tendon and keeps pulling, like, and pulling.
Hats off.
And yeah, like that match was pure fucking heart on those guys. Dallas did end up. I think he got the win in the end. But boy, what a fucking match, and so much heart. And like I said, man, like,
and
both guys didn't quit.
Randy, man, did amazing. Like I think he did awesome.
Randy
showed exactly what he was worth, man. 100%. Like that press is as good as anybody can press at that weight, man. I'm telling you, like it's insane.
Dallas switched it up. So you had to. So after Dallas fucking, it popped. It was like we had the whole match stopped. Randy's like, "What the fuck? Something just broke."
Oh, Randy was definitely more concerned about if Dallas was okay than if he won the match. 100%.
Yeah, Randy was so worried, right? And then Dallas was like, "Nope, don't worry about it. I've already done it fucking 3 times in the last 2 years." He's like, because he's popped his bicep tendon like each arm, both of them, like 3 or 4 times in 3 years. So anyway, he fucking goes back to the table. I'm like, what the fuck? They're still going? And then round 3, fucking Randy just ripped his shoulder apart. Like it just everything went. It was so and then and they finished the match out.
They did. The Warriors, man, straight up Warriors.
Warriors, man, fucking Warriors. Yeah, like, oh yeah, fuck. Randy doesn't.
Hopefully they both heal quick.
Randy, you know what? I actually want to work with Randy. I want to train with Randy. Because that's what I need. I need that setup confidence and that setup fight. I need to learn.
You need somebody who's very strong at carving in.
Yeah. But that's my weakness, and I want us to learn how to do
100%.
it. I tried to do it in the last round, didn't know how to do it. It didn't work.
I came to your corner and I said,
I tried.
He's opening you and pulling you inside and then pushing you down fast, but that's what's happening. So if you're going inside anyway, get a better grip and jump inside with him. And
I didn't have the explosion or the energy to do it.
No. But I mean,
But again, in the future, you might see that come out of me, but I'll be training it. So I'm working on my inside. I don't
showed your weaknesses. You learn. You either win or you learn.
Well, that's right. It's a big learning.
Sometimes you win and learn.
Sometimes you try shit and it works, and then now you got a new thing. I tried something, it didn't work. Yes, but I'm gonna practice it, and then hopefully next time I go to try it, I know how to sink it in better.
Someone who's fast with a high posting top knuckle.
It was tough. It went right over me.
I'll be honest. If you lose the setup, you lose the match. If you lose the setup, you lose the match.
I did lose, and I did. I lost.
They'll have what they need.
Yeah,
and you'll be in a shittier position, probably not hitting his. It's just
I've
been that guy. I love being that guy.
And I literally tried something I'd never done before, so it didn't.
But you know what? I thought it was your best I thought it was the best chance.
If I could have done it, if I could have got it in there quick enough, I would have been fine. But I was not quick enough. So
no, I mean,
no, I wasn't. And
it's hard to catch lightning in a bottle, man.
Well, see, and that's why I like hitters, and the reason I always pick hitters is because a lot of times once I stop that hit, my power is enough to get me through usually. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, I tried that. I actually didn't even pull the way I wanted to pull the match. I went to my default setting because I was so nervous and stressed out. I didn't do what I came to do. I actually went to default. You know when you just go to default sometimes? I went to default mode and it was horrible. So. But anyway, just talk about things like this and hopefully it helps people.
Yeah. Dylan says you should retire from reffing, Brian, like you said before. Just stick to pulling. It's true, and then you'd be a better puller.
Reffing, you know what?
Ref later.
I'm always stuck in the middle. I do a lot of reffing, and then I try to be pull. You're right. I
want to do some reffing. I don't mind reffing. I like reffing.
I'm actually with Dylan on this, though. You know what? I should take. You know what? Other than the M spot, because I made a commitment with the M spot.
Oh, the M spot's different.
Yeah. So other than the M spot, I think I am going to be done reffing for a while. I think I will ref and put my energy only with the M spot. But outside of that, I think I just want to arm wrestle and not. And these rankings, guys. If one thing, I'm going to give one piece of advice. Yes, I know I gloated a little bit when I beat Len, but I was just proud that I worked hard and I won that match. But you know what? The rankings, for the bullshit it causes afterwards, rankings mean fuck all. Honestly, they don't matter, and they shouldn't matter. So pull the people you want to pull, achieve the things you want to do. But these rankings are fucking bullshit. And,
I was going to say to you, Brian, I think one of your biggest weaknesses, personally, and I think a lot of people think this, maybe you don't know this, but it's good to know. Yeah. It's not a negative to you. It's just an observation. I don't think you take enough matches.
Well, fuck,
I know you like a big long draw to it, but I'm not kidding. But how many matches have you had in the past year?
Yeah, but how many do I got scheduled now? You know what I mean?
Well, how many? Let's.
I got injured. So
I know, but this is what I'm saying.
But since Battle Zone, I pulled Battle Zone, and then I pulled Len, and then 8 weeks later, it was last minute, but I took the match on 2 weeks' notice. I pulled the match, didn't go my way, and now I got another match. I got 2 more matches coming. One more this year, and one start of next year.
So there's still 6 months left of this year. But do you see what I'm saying? Like there's still 6 months left of this year, and then it'll be another 3 or 4 till next year. So that's like 10 months and 2 matches.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I got November. I got a match. So that's August, September, October. So I got 2 months to train for that match.
Okay, yeah.
That's good.
This isn't a negative. This is just, I honestly think if you can get as many matches as you possibly could. And
I think I got to do more tournaments in between.
That too, but I think the more right now and what you should be doing is worrying about pulling as many people as possible, getting as good as possible right now as fast as you can. Because if you keep doing super matches kind of every few months, you're only pulling once or twice, you'll get good. But I think you have the potential to be very good, but you can't there's going to be guys that are going to pass you because they're going hard. And I know it's hard with your life and the age and everything, totally. But I think you have the potential to go further than you think you can, but I think you just need more fun matches. Just take a bunch of matches as you can.
Well,
you don't have to be big against big names, a year in the future.
The matches. I've taken every challenge that's come my way. I've never said no to it.
Totally. I just mean if we count the actual matches.
You're saying I should be challenging people?
100%. I think you should be calling people up for fun. What's there to lose? I think you could gain so much.
Yeah. I did that with Len.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't stop it. If you're training for next year at the Armbender, try to get as many matches as you can, man. You'll get more exposure. You get more eyes, more training, better on ready goes, better on setups, better inside. You'll get everything you need just by doing as much as you can. And I understand this is asking a lot and everything, but
no. You got logic behind it. I mean, I didn't look at it that way because since my injury, I haven't been. I didn't think I was really that dormant, right? Like I did the
But I
battle.
mean, in the past, let's say 12
In the
months, you
past,
had,
I was better. You're right. I would be
yeah.
like,
But and then if you look at the timeline from let's say January till next March, it's
yeah,
4 matches. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You're capable of a lot more than that.
yeah.
And
I
I
do
think
good when,
people are excited. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I
But I
think it
do
would help the
better.
nerves too. You get rid of all the nerves, all that stuff that's holding you back. The more you just make it a routine thing and not, I think you're making it a big thing in your mind every match. Make it a smaller thing. Make it more routine, like it's just another match. Here we go. It's another, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Because right now, I think in your mind, you're building it up and you're building it up. And I think it's holding you back. This
I
is just
do
me
do.
being honest.
No, I hear you. But when I have a good match prep, I usually win. Like when I have that
Yeah,
six,
for
8 weeks
sure.
to focus on somebody, right?
Yeah,
But I know
yeah.
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Because people want to see you pull, man. Like people would love to see if you pulled 8 matches a year. I know that's a lot, but I just mean people would love it. It'd be awesome. People cheering for you. There'd be a lot of build up. There'd be more, like the podcast would be booming.
Yeah,
And I think you're capable of it, man.
I
I want to.
definitely,
I want to do the same. I
well,
want to do the same.
like I said, I got asked to pull Dan. I said yes.
Yeah.
I got asked to pull Ben Brooks. I said yes. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Frazier phoned me 2 weeks before the event and said Sean doesn't
And
have a match.
that's awesome that you took that. That's what you need to be doing. Shit like that. Exactly.
So I mean, I guess if let's say in 3 weeks, I get the phone call that they need someone, I'll be in train. I'll be ready. I'll take a match. I mean, I've never said no to a match. I can tell you that.
Oh.
I said no to the Sean match at first, and then I phoned him back the next day and took it. And that's just because of a bigger situation that I won't talk about on the podcast. So, but Sean, I probably should have took 6 to 8 weeks and prepped for Sean. Would it have changed things? Maybe not, but definitely that was the match I should have done.
That was a bigger match
than
than
Sean and with 2
yeah.
weeks notice was a big fucking ass for me. So, and you know what? The outcome was what it was, right? But I don't mind losing. I always learn so much when I lose anyway. Yeah, like Phil Cardy says right here, he says, you know what you did wrong? Losing is learning, and learning is a gain. And that's true, 100%.
Yeah.
And
hey, man, you might get down, but I've never seen anything stop you.
Yeah. And Matt Fedora, thank you, brother. Matt was supposed to pull Sean. I bet you Matt would have done better than I would have. Yeah, definitely. Hang your head high. Don't worry about the noise. You stood up, gave 100%. Yeah, you know what? Thanks. And you know what? I love you guys. I love our community. I love our chat.
Yeah, if you look at the chat, they're all supporting you, man. Everyone's got your back.
Long story short, that match this weekend was an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
It hurt me. Like it was a painful match for me. Didn't go my way. I'm really happy it's over and done with.
Yeah.
But time to move on. And I'm not gonna listen. I've already started training again. I've already worked out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you mean. Just look forward to the next and the next. In 3 years, Brian, it won't matter who you lost to, because you're gonna be going here, you're gonna be going there. But you have the capability. You can do it.
Yeah. I gotta keep pulling, man.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, sorry, Chad. I got all behind in the chat. So,
and I mean, I'm guilty of the same thing. Not so much because it's my fault. I mean, I'll take a match with anybody anytime. I'll call anybody out. It's just I don't have the opportunities. There's not, you know what I mean? Everything's just super matches are taken up or this or that, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's excuses. It's excuses.
Well, it is.
John Luo, Brian Marginette. I would love a match with either of those guys anytime. If they message me and have a time and place, I'd do it. Those guys I think those would be amazing matches. I'm not even sure I'd win, but it'd be probably the funnest matches of my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. You're right. Well, I think for me too, it's because like I'm a little different. I'm self-employed and stuff. You guys have your jobs, everything. I care. Like, and that it's not saying you guys don't. You guys 100% arm wrestling is your life. But I mean, like, fuck, do I ever live and breathe it? Like when I wake 100%. Up, I think about the pod, or I think about this, or you know what I mean. And I got so many things in my mind on the go, and it's not always about me and my matches. But you're right. I should be. I fucking want to pull more. Right?
Yeah, you're holding yourself back by making everything such a big thing that it's a mountain you gotta prepare for.
Things are hard.
No, listen. Say fuck it. If it's a mountain, smash through it. If you're not ready, who cares? Smash through it. Doesn't work? Come back, hit it again. Doesn't work? Come back, hit it again. There's no time to sit there and try to prepare for something sometimes.
Yeah. No, you're right.
That's the thing. You're more capable than you think. And I think a big part of it is your mentality. As soon as you mentally give up, your body doesn't give a fuck anymore. You can see it on the table. Your body's like, okay, we're done. I'll try, but you don't have the fire.
Yeah, no, it is. It's mental. It's mental. Because when
Yeah.
I do have
I've been there. I've been guilty of that. I'm not saying you're the alone. There's lots of arm wrestlers. It happens to all of us. But you got to overcome it.
Yeah.
And I know you can.
You're right. No,
not to beat on you. I'm trying to lift you.
You're not beating on me. You're not beating on me. I mean, it is mental, man. It's a lot of it's mental. A lot of it is. And a lot of times when I lose, it's because I fucking, I'm beating myself. Right? So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what's the next match?
Yeah, so the next match, we're almost near the end. Boy, that was amazing. Now we got the main event, and this was we knew this match was going to be fire. I think everyone knew it was going to be fire. It turned out a little different than I thought, but you know what? I'm happy still. And Justin beat Eugene 3-2, but what a fucking match again. Eugene's a stud, like Justin's a stud. It was a 3-2, and Justin has been known to blow up and not win the long game, and he won. So hats off to Justin Bishop. What a fucking job. Eugene, that's definitely, you know what? You took on the number one guy in North America.
I'd say all of the Western world. I don't know if there's anyone in South or Central America that can beat Justin.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's been known as the guy.
Yeah, on the West,
and
Eugene, man, the guy of the West.
Eugene hung, you know what? Yeah. He 3-2 against Justin Bishop. That right there, that's like a fucking win. Like
that's boom. Eugene's ability to cup while getting a good ulnar chop. He's not supinating like this. He's not diving up and in. His ability to cup and chop is tremendous. And once he hits, boom. Like once he gets a sticking point, he can hit from there. Eugene looked phenomenal. Spoke to him after, he was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
He feels like he probably could have done better, which maybe he could have. Maybe there were some mistakes he made. He looked amazing, but Justin, wow, dude. Once he found that top roll in, he's like, okay, I figured it out. And he adjusted and put Eugene on the back foot and made it all about Eugene's containment. He put so much into Eugene forcing the containment that he couldn't get any pronation. No
one's ever figured him out before like that either.
I don't think they were strong enough to. I think people might have tried, but Justin was technical and strong enough.
He did an amazing job being down 2-0 and finding where to crack. Yes,
I agree. Very powerful.
And I will tell you another thing. You know what's hard for Eugene? He's been so dominant. He hasn't had enough. Competition, I guess, in a sense. Mm-hmm. Like he needs this more. He needs somebody like Justin all the time. And you know what I mean? Because I think Eugene, I've seen him. It's just flawless in there. No one can stop him from going in there, and it's the same thing. And he started that way with Justin, and Justin figured out the puzzle piece. Right?
It's probably because Justin's been in so many scenarios where he's got guys who just have tremendous containment. And I think the big thing is Eugene is so orthodox.
Yeah.
Like he's very orthodox in the sense of it's very clean, crisp, swift, proper movements that it's not easy to negate that because you're trying to find like Jonelle said, finding where to crack. You're trying to thread a needle with Eugene. You make a wrong move, you're getting turned over. Boom.
Yeah.
He's that type of guy that gets, he sorry if I'm disappearing. He's I've never seen somebody who has such a feel for direction in this part of their hand, like this first part of your fingers.
Yep.
Very crazy. Maybe as well. Yeah. So he knows where you're going based off of where you're setting up. Like so good that Justin, I don't know I didn't really talk to him much about the Eugene match, but yeah, when he found that lane, or if you just hit the same lane and then finally stuck, whatever it was, when he got it, Eugene was stuck trying to contain kind of outside. He wasn't in anymore.
Like that. I never.
Yeah, he was out, but Eugene did phenomenal. Did not give up. Man, he was psyched to see. What a hell of a main card.
Yeah, what a fucking card. Period. You know what? big thanks to Fraser Benoit. You put on an
Put on an
amazing
amazing event.
Amazing event,
Super
man.
good with the athletes. It was a fundraiser as well. Hats off to him
Mhm.
for putting on a fundraiser. You know, we don't have enough of those, so it's awesome. He wants to help the community.
You
Big
know
shout out
what?
to Fraser
That's
Benoit,
what
next level
Fraser
coaching.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm so happy that Fraser's my friend now, because there was a time when we weren't friends, and you know what? The things he's doing now for the sport,
They're
fuck,
awesome.
they're awesome. Yeah, you know what? It's really good. So kudos, thank you, Fraser. You allowed us to meet some good people. Dave Hall come down, Miguel LeBlanc. We had Alex here, Justin
We had
Bishop,
John Luo. We had Dallas Langston.
Dallas Langston. Yeah,
Wait, what? Damn, give me 2 seconds. I need to remember his name.
got to see our brother Curtis again.
Frick.
Yeah.
Damn it. I forgot his name. There was a guy that I finally met in person.
Keanu came.
Keanu, yeah. I don't think I pulled him.
Yeah,
I don't think I ended up pulling him.
on the practice table.
But yeah, no, it was awesome to him and Cody were having some fun on the practice table.
Oh yeah. Cody did get him, but I mean Keanu made the mistake. Hey, honey, I'm on the pod.
Oh, we got the big bad Butcher.
Sure.
Patrick Allen.
You know what?
Maybe the best ref ever to exist. What do you think?
Actually, Butcher might. You know what? I heard Butcher. Listen to this. I'm gonna throw this out there. I heard Butcher doing like commentary and announcing athletes at a couple of events. I think he's fucking amazing. I told the M Spot today because like your Bruce Buffer, for fucking UFC and shit. Yeah. So I told the M Spot today. I said, even though he's a master ref and I recommend Butcher as a ref, I said, if you need a Bruce Buffer, fucking Patrick Cowan's the man. So anyway, he was interested.
He's been in the sport so long. He's arm wrestled the whole time too, right?
Oh, and he's an amazing arm wrestler too. Yeah. And he's pulling again, so I can't wait to see him have a match or be in an event. But anyway, don't be surprised if someone gets a hold of you and sees if you want to do MC, like on a big stage, awesome fucking production. Yeah. I don't know. Butcher's really good on the mic. Yeah, like I said, you guys don't know that, but he's really, really good on the microphone. When it comes,
he's a great ref too. Great ref.
Oh, he's my mentor in a way. I look at to Butcher. I don't.
As a master ref, totally. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's my favorite ref. But the thing is, I get the most frustrated when he refs me, but I respect it, and I know that I'm always gonna have a fair shake when I have Butcher refing.
That's the thing. I love when Butcher refs.
Well, that's why I get frustrated when he refs me, because I fucking, as a puller, I want the ref that I can be a pushover to.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love when Butcher refs because he makes it perfectly fair. And me, I would love it. I don't even want the advantage. I want it perfectly fair. That's how I would. If I could choose, I wouldn't want to be having it. And when I say perfectly fair, if their hand's twice my size, of course I got to have a little more than them in the set because their hand's twice. That's what's fair. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's giving me anything or anything. I'm saying in a ref script, they can't take anything from me. He's very good at setting a ref script, so it's very even and very fair. So on the go, I'm able to, because I've had refs where it doesn't happen often, and I don't really I try not to blame refs ever because it's not an easy job. Everything happens within like a tenth of a second, and
I'll tell you one thing. So listen, I've
never had issues with Butcher ever.
I'm going to stop blowing smoke up his ass, but listen, I'm going to tell you something about Butcher. He's a master ref. He's a master ref that still cares, and if he makes a bad call, it still bugs him. There's master refs out there now. They can make a bad call, and they'll convince themselves, "Oh no, I'm a master. It was a good call." You know what I mean? Butcher will still admit if there's a mistake, and he never feels ashamed to have to reverse a call if he feels
a good ref consults the down ref.
Yes.
As long as they consult the down ref, I usually don't have any problem with a ref. If a ref makes a call and they consult the down ref, I almost never. Now, if a ref makes a call and they don't consult the down ref, sometimes I get a little upset because I'm like, but again, I don't hold it to the refs. It's not an easy. Dude, it's being honest. It's probably harder to ref than it is to pull in a match.
Yes, that's why.
I'm just being honest. Like in a match, you're doing your thing. When you're reffing, you're trying to control two guys. They're trying to do their own thing and trying to keep it fair, and they're trying to make a right call and trying to have people call you an asshole and this and that, and you're trying to look 5 places at once. And if you break it down, it's
I've only seen Butcher pull. I've only seen Butcher pull once, and he broke a guy's arm. So,
well, that's the power he had.
No, I'm serious. I seen Butcher he had a match at Battlezone a few years ago, and he fucking poor guy broke his arm. Not Butcher.
It happens.
The other guy broke his arm. It
the reason they call him the Butcher.
he knows meat. He knows steaks, man. Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Oh, he's a butcher. He's a real butcher.
Oh, is he? Dang. Okay. Yeah, we have to get. I don't know. I know a little bit. I watched this one guy on Facebook and YouTube named Guga. He's a big steak guy. Does a lot of like dry aging experiments. If anyone's into that,
yeah, I watched it.
You know what I'm talking about?
He soaked it in fucking hosen sauce, or no, some kind of sauce, and he aged it for a month or like.
Yeah, I've seen so many of those. I love that guy. Yeah, Austin and McLeod in the chat says injury comes with the sport. Totally true. I mean,
unfortunately,
everyone does their best, and exactly look at Randy when he thought Dallas was injured. His whole focus was on seeing if he was okay. He didn't give a shit about the match. He's like, I just want to make sure you're okay. Like the last thing you want. Randy's a solid freaking dude. Yeah, he looks big and scary, but that guy is freaking.
He cares. You know what?
He's got a heart of gold, man.
He does. He cares about everybody. And
dude, I don't know if I've ever seen someone as supportive as Randy, man. I can't remember who it was, but someone had lost their match, and everyone was like, "Good match, dude." And Randy came up and he's like, "That was one of the fucking I don't even know what he said, but he was so positive about it that I was like, damn, dude, that's what someone needs.
Well,
especially after a loss, is to have that reassurance that you did.
I'll tell you right now, I was a little down still when I got up this morning. Woke up, Randy phones me, fucking right away. Does nothing but lift me up and praise me. I didn't get a chance.
That's what I'm saying. That guy is nothing about fucking lifting people up, man. That's all that guy does is lift others up.
Yeah, there's a few guys that are good at that. Even Mark Gay was at the. Nice to see Mark Gay at the event yesterday. That guy's a long. Mark Gay is.
I never even saw Mark. What?
Oh yeah, Mark Gay was there, man. Yeah, and
give me a second to think.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah. He was in and out a lot. He was in and out a lot, and then he rolls up in like an old Cutlass Supreme. Oh,
my god, dude, I am so stupid. I totally saw him. I don't even know. I chatted with him and everything. I don't know. I blanked for a second there. I'm like, wait a second. I was like, of course it's not. Yeah, I'm. No, that guy's also. That's a super solid dude, Mark Gay.
Listen, you know what? We have the best people out of any sport. I love this community with all my heart, and you know what? We just got good people, man. That's why arm wrestling's special. That's the one thing I think outsiders don't understand is how fucking solid the arm wrestling community is. Yeah, we have little dramas, little bickers over little things, but overall though, the community is the best fucking community in all of sports.
There's just something about arm wrestling that I think that attracts people that are very I don't know what the word is, like very genuine. I don't know. I mean, not everybody, but like the people I've met, I'd say 90% of all, maybe more of the arm wrestlers I've met are genuine people that they're arm wrestling just because of the love of the sport. Same as me, same as you. You know,
it hooks you. It hooks you, man.
It hooks you, man.
It does. It does something. It just pulls you in.
You know when you're in high school and you're looking forward to going to school to like chat with your buddies and this and that.
Kind of acceptance in a way.
Get the same feeling when you go into a tournament or an event, man. You're like, oh, I get to see all my buddies. We get to hang out. We get to arm wrestle. It's like you're back in high school. It's great.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a feeling. It's a feeling that you can't ever, that you think is. I'm not kidding. When you're in a community like that, there's other communities, sure, like but when you're in a community like that, you remember, you're like, wow, it's crazy to be part of something like that, where people are amazing.
Yeah. No, you're right.
There's very few communities like the arm wrestling community for sure. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and then Austin's right too. You got toxic people everywhere and anything. You're
right.
9
out of 10, maybe more. 95 out of 100 are solid people. Like solid to the point where, like, I don't know what statement I said, but thank you, Bill.
Well,
but I don't know if I've ever met better people than in arm wrestling.
Well, that's right. Even like 99 times out of 100, even when two guys are just going at, when that match is over, there's nothing but love. But it does happen the odd time where you don't get it, but that's okay. You'll never find another community. Yeah, I know. The community is fucking awesome, guys. So that was all the matches for that. But we're going to talk a little bit because I know Cody wants to definitely let you guys know that he made it to the finals in both right and left yesterday, and came out victorious on both arms, and against two studs. He went up against Scott DeRossi on the was it the right or left? I don't remember. And then he went up. It was the left, I think. And then he went up against
Left.
Sergey Gabrilov,
Yeah.
and that was a banger. And Cody took a loss in that. It was the best two out of
He
three
did. He
finals.
did. Yeah.
And he came back. He bounced back and won. And big shout out to Cody. Good job, brother. You pulled really, really, really good. Cody showed that he's definitely at a level right now.
Yeah.
Definitely. And we know what his level's like anyway, me and Zach. Because
dude, I'm telling you, Cody, you have to be one hell of an arm wrestler to really put Cody down in a super match, man.
Yep. If you're relying on strength,
or anything like that.
Yeah, if you're relying just on strength, good luck. Yeah.
If you're relying just on strength, you'll lose.
Yeah.
Look at Tim Lewis. He had all the strength. There's no one who has strength like Tim Lewis.
Yeah. And
Cody still won. It's because Cody's.
Well, do you remember that? Remember when we did that little poll session in his garage, and I had that band? I'm going to tell you something. I was pulling on that band like crazy, Zach, and he was able to still like rip through the band.
Yeah, Cody. I was gripped up with Cody, and I was probably at like 70% press. Yeah, and Brian had a band wrapped around Cody's wrist and arm, and he was pulling it really hard.
Pull it double. I had it doubled up.
At one point, I looked at Brian, and I think I said to you, "Pull it as hard as you can."
Yeah, you did.
I was like, "You got to max out here. We're not."
You know, you did. So yeah.
And he did. He stopped it. We didn't pin him.
So I mean, whatever Cody's doing for training, keep doing it. Yeah.
I know what he's doing. He's using that new freaking side pressure bar you and him got.
I'm using that all the time too, but it's well, I'll tell you the truth, my side pressure, I've actually got to go back to my back pressure again. My back pressure used to be my ace. My side pressure got ridiculous, and now I'm lacking a little bit in back pressure.
On the back pressure, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I felt it.
Dude, I think my side pressure, I thought it was ridiculous. I think it's a step above that. I think my side pressure is like astronomical for my weight, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to like sound crazy, but like,
yeah,
I can do a lot of side pressure. Like even the 80 pounds of side pressure on that thing was easier than the 20s. I was smacking it like it was nothing. I was like, this feels good. I'm the strongest at that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the 20 was weird and hard to use.
The 20, it was almost too easy. So you had to be so finely tuned in your movements with both.
Yeah, or one side, the stronger side would offset your weaker side.
Even by a little bit, yeah. But the 40, you could just start ripping on it, and it felt nice.
And then that.
Yeah, Joe. Hey.
Yeah.
Cody is a thicky.
Trying to think of all the finalist winners. We talked about Dylan. Now he went to the finals right and left against Josh. Josh definitely beat him on the right, but we expected that. But then he pulled out the huge win on the left, which was amazing.
Yep, amazing.
I didn't see all the finals, though. I have to say I was in and out a lot. You were better off to talk about the finals because I don't remember all the finalists. I remember.
Yeah. On the bottom end, it was John Luo and Ivan Lichko, both irons. We spoke about that already.
And who did Jonathan Griffith? He pulled in the final on one arm.
That's the next weight class, yeah. So the next weight class is the 190.
Who's the guy that beat him? I've never seen him before. Where's he from? I don't even know.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
I've never even seen him before.
No, I think I could be wrong, but earlier in the chat, I think someone mentioned who that was. That was.
I don't even know. I don't even know who he was. But he's good.
Dang it! I think he's from BC. He's from BC. I believe.
Yeah, I thought he was from BC.
Yeah, the guy put it. Someone put his name in the chat earlier. I swear I saw it.
I was shocked, and yeah, he won. Yeah.
I can't find it here, but yeah, John Griffith is very powerful. It's just, I mean, that guy was next level, and John is still adapting.
Yeah, Matthew Schultz. Yeah,
Matthew Schultz. I think that sounds right. That sounds right. That's what someone put earlier in the chat. So that
sounds right. Oh, it's from Manitoba. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Manitoba. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast for sure. Yeah, he did really good. Manitoba's got some killers over there, man. Yep, they definitely do. They do. I mean, that's what I mean, though. We got killers everywhere in Canada. We got so many hidden killers. And you know what? I'm just looking forward to in the next year seeing people get opportunities. And I think there's so many things opening up coming soon that I think we're going to see a lot more Canadians come into the mix, and you get to know who they are.
The thing is about Canada, I think, is there's a lot of good pullers who pull other good pullers who pull other good pullers, and we just raise each other's level to basically what I've seen. If let's say there's 7 levels of arm wrestling, we can raise it all the way to 7. We can raise it to the top level, to the top 10. I mean, we have guys that are top 10 in a lot of categories in the world that live in Canada. Devin, Matt, I think Porkchop was top 10, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he is.
And I'm using East versus West as the top 10, by the way, everybody.
Yeah.
Because I personally believe that's the highest level of arm wrestling. So if you're top 10 in East versus West, there might be some WAF world champions that could beat you, but besides that, you're basically cemented as top 10.
Well, right now, no one can argue that East versus West isn't the top level, right?
Exactly. Well, especially on the higher weight classes. The lower stuff, there's a few classes where it's a hit or miss because there are some guys that haven't been in the class yet that are killers. But
did you see the video from the few days ago we did? I was on Jody Williams.
With Jody on the
We're talking about what makes a world champion. Well, I do believe that it's not you. I do believe at a certain level, if you're in the East versus West and you're winning your weight class against multiple world champions, and
you're proving you are the elite.
Yeah, and if you win that weight, if you're number 1 in that weight class, to me, you're a world champion. And
here's my question. Here's my question. What makes more sense? A structured thing that you can say, yes, if you're world champion, it means you beat somebody 4 times, best of 7. Versus if you're the tournament world champion, there could have been 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys. There could have been 20 guys, but you're A-sets. You only pulled 3 guys. You pulled 18 guys. It's not.
You go A-side, you're only pulling 60% of the matches that a guy in the B-side's pulling.
Not even.
Maybe not even.
I've been on the A side and pulled twice in an entire tournament of 14 people.
Yeah.
And it's because there was an odd number of A side, and all the other A side guys had to face each other, and I just got lucky that I was the one odd A side guy.
And he just sat out.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, right? Like tournaments, it's a fair representation on who's the best in the world in a tournament environment. Sure. But you can have we have all kind of debates about brackets. Let's say me, Zach is the same weight. We're close to the same skill, but I have to go up against number 3 and number 4, and Matt and Zach's first 2 matches, he goes up against number fucking 50 and 60. You know what I mean?
I'm going bang bang, and you're going.
Yeah, and I'm having a war. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then when we get to the fucking last match, who do you think's good? If we were equal in the beginning, we're not equal now. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Is tournaments are great, but they're not great at showing who's the best at really anything because every tournament's different in the amount of people. So it's not even like, who's the best endurance? No, there could be 2 guys in the class, and then it's not best endurance. It's boom, boom, you're done. I won the tournament first place. Nothing to do with endurance. It was a 1v1. It's still a tournament. You know what I mean? So it's my brother beat Matt both arms back in March, but it looked like Matt has leveled up again, so that could be very different now.
Matt Schultz, you mean? Yeah.
Must have been, yeah.
Yeah, Matt looked different. He looked he
really, Tim, your brother, I know his name. He had a match with Hunter. I know his name. Damn it, I don't remember it. Sorry, Tim. I tried.
Yeah, simple name like Michael or something?
Michael! It is!
Yeah, I think
it is. Yeah, you remember, not me. Damn it! I knew it was right, but Michael Guy. No, it is Michael Guy for sure. Yeah. It'd be funny if he commented. It's not. I feel like
that'd be funny, but I think that's it.
As soon as you said it, I was like, I'm like 90. I'm pretty sure 9% sure. But yeah. So I didn't think that Michael was on that level. So maybe, well, Matt definitely looked good though, man. He looked good.
Yeah, Tim's on. You know what? Tim's getting on a level too, and he's going to kick some ass this year at the Armbender.
Can't wait to see him at the Armbender. It's going to be freaking lit.
Yeah. I'm rooting for Tim.
I hope Tim does amazing. I'm gonna see if I can make it. I'm gonna try to make it to the Armada. No promises. But
who's he pulling again? Something Child, isn't it?
JC Child?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that's his match.
Yeah, JC.
Yeah.
I know the lightweights down there. I know a few of them.
I've been rooting for. I see
Got a scope
potential
out
in
of him.
him, like his lever and everything for his weight. He just got to keep pulling, and he's
The 154, 165 class there is. I know Hunter went up in weight, so Hunter's not in that class anymore, really.
I haven't even seen Hunter. Nothing.
I saw him when me and Matt went down earlier in the year.
So what he
told him he felt strong. He felt.
Oh yeah,
strong.
I bet so.
Yeah.
I think he took a little break from competition for a while. I was told. Yeah.
Yeah, he went training and just working and getting. He was like 188 pounds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt has leveled up a lot lately, for sure. No, he definitely showed it.
For sure.
Tim beats JC all day. That's fair. I got Tim's back. I felt Tim. Tim's got power.
I'm always rooting for Tim.
Here's the thing about Tim that he's probably fixed by now. The biggest thing, I was his first super match, so obviously there was a lot of things, but I'm telling you, his strength was very high. It's just he hung on. He didn't know how to make people hang on to him. When he learns how to make people hang on to him, he'll unlock so much power. He probably already did by now.
Upset over this. Yeah.
Yep, I know all about this. I heard all about it.
Yeah, and I'm really upset over it because I almost feel like I've been misleaded a lot. But we're gonna hope not. But yeah,
I think at this point we can say we apologize for, promoting it like we did, telling people to get excited for it and stuff. I mean, maybe we're a bit premature.
Guys just keep getting screwed over.
Guys get screwed. We apologize if anybody
I don't know what to say.
Listened to us and was excited. Like
I invested in TAWWF. I mean,
yeah, we all believe in it. It's just
if I say anything right now, listen. What I say right now could change if I get a message from Jason. But the thing is, the fact that it's
nothing against anybody, right?
But even the fact that it got canceled and it wasn't said to me kind of pisses me off. So, because I was invested in it, right? So
yeah, it's like to the point now where it's like, okay, keep it under wraps and only talk about when you're for sure. And that's nothing against Jason. We had Jason on. He's super passionate. His vision is amazing.
Yes,
nothing against him. It's just. It's bigger than he thought, and he has to make and again, nothing against Jason. He doesn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to throw around to just make everything pop up. You know what I mean?
I mean, we did raise a lot of money, so
that's what I mean. It's
but this is why I'm not quite understanding the cancellation, and I'm hoping that he reimburses his people's money that have spent money to go to those events. Like it wasn't much, but I was supposed to be a VIP, but I paid money to attend that event.
Well, legally, if the event doesn't happen and it's canceled like that, I mean, it's no question. It's not even a question. They have to reimburse you.
Well, I mean, I didn't get a reimbursement the first time, right? It was just carried over to the next one, right? So anyway, like I said.
Okay. Okay, fair. If they are just postponing, but if there's no planned date, you got to refund people. You can't just keep their money indefinitely until
if it's canceled. Yeah, if it's canceled without a reschedule, then
it makes sense.
But I don't even know though. Like I said, I haven't got. How come I didn't get a message? I was told 2 weeks ago. I was told, "Yep, it's still on. Everything's a go."
I'll tell you what. If Jason doesn't know what the public's opinion is, have a look at like Jason Constantini. Have a look at what Jason Shaw just said. Yeah. I don't think TAWWF will ever pre-sell a ticket. Might sell them for $5 at the door if it happens one day. The reason why people have that opinion is because of what – I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just trying to state facts because of the cancellations and people planning things and spending money and taking time off and things not falling through and prompt – no. Again, I don't have anything against Jason. I love his vision and everything. And I can't imagine how hard it must be for him to do all this and everything. It's just you got to look at the facts unbiasedly. It's not looking good for TAWWF. It's a very bad public image for TAWWF right now, and it hasn't even started yet. That's what I'm getting at.
All I can say is with all these cancellations and without an event, people are going to start thinking they got ripped.
What I'm getting at is it's already there. A lot of people already there's a bad taste in a lot of
Well,
People's,
I'm
you
not.
know,
I'm,
it's
I'm not just speaking for me. I know somebody else that invested thousands and
and
thousands of dollars.
everything I'm talking about is not me saying my own opinion.
Yes, no.
This is
Listen,
me. Everything I've heard from every single person that I've heard from. This is what I've
yeah,
heard. Same thing.
like I'm invested in it too, but not for quite as much money as I know two people. But
Yeah,
the thing is, so I'm not speaking even for myself
I
because
still
maybe it
believe in
all
it.
works out.
It's just
Yeah, maybe it still works. I want it to succeed because it would make me money, and I want
you
it
just got
to
to be
succeed.
realistic sometimes, right?
But
You
yeah,
can't
exactly.
sugarcoat. We did sugarcoat it the
We
first
were
time
sugarcoating the
and the
shit out of
second
it.
time, and you can't sugarcoat it now.
I
It
can't
is what it
promote
is.
it and make excuses for it.
That's what I'm getting at. We can't really promote it anymore. I mean, I love the
Yeah.
idea. I hope it comes true, but
Yeah.
it's unfortunate.
It's
And
a
Dylan says he has to refund and reimburse everybody. I
you would
if I
hope.
was in his shoes, if I could, I would. I
You want
mean,
to
at that
know
point, it's only fair.
the money that was given by a few of us was no, they can just take it and keep it because it's contractual. The money that people paid to attend and view the event, that money would have to be reimbursed.
That's what I'm talking about. Talking about the money that people spent
The new
to
investors, I was
to
one of those new
VIP and
investors. Yeah, I
yeah,
was a new investor.
yeah,
But right now, I'm just all I'm getting shown is that my money was just like thrown in the toilet.
yeah. Which,
And
and again, this is the public view of the situation because it's not enough transparency. It's a lack of transparency.
it's just a lack of transparency. Yeah, like
Please
how
just
come I didn't know this? If I've invested my own money into it and I'm fully invested and we're advertising it and promoting it,
yeah.
and then I hear it's canceled just through rumors. Like, why can't I get a fucking at least an email or something? Maybe he sent me an email. Maybe I got an email.
Maybe. But
Maybe
either way,
I'm gonna check right
it's
now.
not the proper way to do things. And again, nothing against them, man. I still love the vision. And I have nothing against Jason or anybody that's involved. I still love the vision, man. I think it's awesome. I think it's cool. I loved
Oh, I love it
the,
too.
it's just
I feel yeah I
I don't like
feel
people getting ripped. And that's above everything. No matter how much I like a person or think they're awesome or what they're doing, if people start losing money and getting ripped off, I can't, I can't stand there and be like, oh, this guy's it's perfect, it's great. It's not. One way to lose investors quick, exactly. It is what it is. I'm not going to talk any more trash on it. That's just what I've heard from everybody, right? You know.
yeah no I know.
But yeah, it's unfortunate. That's what I'm going to leave it with. I hope the best for everybody involved, all the way around.
No, he never sent me
Because
nothing.
also, man, the dream teams they made,
See, this is
those
what
were dream teams.
you know what I hope he gets a hold of me. You know,
Maybe we can get him on the pod. There's nothing worse than being silenced or not being able to speak your side. So if he wants to come on the pod to speak, that'd be awesome.
yeah,
I'd
it'd be
love to have
good.
him on. Love
Yeah.
to get,
I mean, it was only
$80 a ticket my bro bought for. Damn.
$80 a ticket, but also a lot of money out of our pockets. So it's like it says right here, and this is the end of July. He says everything's going great, blah blah blah. Can you send your second half of your money at the
Mm,
earliest convenience? Thanks for so much supporting TWF. And now I get canceled, and I heard it through fucking arm wrestlers. So it's stinging right now. Today it's stinging a bit, So I
yeah.
hope,
Well,
but
hey man, I'm not a
when I
shit
talk
talker.
to
You know
Jason,
me, but
yeah, when I
I had
talk to
to
Jason or
had to.
Jason comes on, and it's a different, and there's
Well,
clarity.
there's obviously going to be a reason, and we're not getting, we're
Well, we're
not
not going
getting the story, and that's where that's why I think he should come on to tell the people, hey,
to.
this isn't canceled. This is what's going on. I still believe in it. He's still behind it. He's working, dude. Jason's working probably so hard. I'm not trying
Man,
to take
the
anything
guy,
away from or
no,
talk
the
down
guy's
on
got
anything.
a,
He's working
he's got,
so hard. He's probably doing everything in his power. It's just sometimes life doesn't work out and things don't go right. But you know what? Come on and talk about it.
no,
Let everyone know what's going on. Be transparent. Transparency is trust. If you're not transparent, you don't have trust. I think that's what he's losing is the trust of the public. He just has to come on and talk about it. And it might not be easy. He's got investors. He doesn't want to come on and say, the whole thing's fumbling, falling apart. I don't know what to do. I mean, that's not what we're trying to do. We're just we're actually trying to do the opposite. We're trying to
I want
give
to know
him an
what's going
outlet where
on.
he can come on, if he wants to. He doesn't have to. We're not that big of
Yeah.
an outlet or anything. It's just, we're all curious.
Luke's in the house.
We're all so invested, man.
Yeah.
The only reason we're talking about it is because we care. If we didn't care, we'd say it's all shitty and stop talking about it. You know what I mean? We're only going on about it, or I'm only going on about it.
Even Joe says $80 a ticket. Yeah, I paid $80 for my original ticket. The first back when was it March, and then it got canceled. Then the $80 carried over to this event, which he sold a lot more tickets when it was reposted, and then now it feels like we're just sitting in fucking La La Land. We don't even know it's a make believe league now. So you know. And then he messaged me and told me that I've been updated to a VIP because of all the support and investing and everything else. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going as a VIP. And then now I get told it's canceled. So yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna message him. You can message him if you want, Zach. We're gonna get him on. See if he
clear it up for his sake, for TAWWF's sake, for everyone pulling sake,
for the community's sake. Yeah, because
community's sake, we want TAWWF to succeed. We don't want it to fail.
No, TAWWF is it is the future, possibly, or a big part of the future of arm wrestling because it's the only thing that made sense for a team, a team environment, and I think he really aced it. But how are we supposed to do proof of concept and get anywhere when you can't even do a fucking event?
Yeah. But hopefully we'll get him on, or if we don't get him on, we'll
at least talk to him. One of us will at least talk to him and get the real story,
and then we'll relay it to all of you as fast as we can.
Yeah.
If we can get it.
Big deal.
Nah, TAWWF is done, fellas. It's looking that way. That's why we're talking like this. Basically,
No, but then if it's done, where did the $100,000 go? You know what I mean?
That's That's why we're let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We don't want
exactly, and that's why it's leaving such a stain.
But at the same time, it's at that point where this is when you start asking questions, so it doesn't go too far, and then all of a sudden, no one knows.
But these are the things that start coming up with no transparency.
Yeah. That's exactly it. But let's
Yeah,
Joe may be right. It is complicated, especially with all this. But the league is having a tough time. You could say that, Dakota. Hopefully they can get things sorted out. Love the concept. I don't know if there's any arm wrestler that wasn't behind the concept.
No, we all sold on it. We thought it was amazing. We still think it's amazing. It still will be.
And I'm still behind Jason. I know that guy works hard, and he's so passionate.
See, Jason's so honest.
Oh my god.
He goes,
okay, Jason, if that's true, we will get to the bottom of that. 100%.
Well,
100% we will.
If it is true, it is no scam because it states in the contract that if it fails, it's considered a donation.
Yeah. The people that are fronting the cost for the event might not get reimbursed, but the people that are paying for tickets is those are the people that definitely have to be reimbursed.
Yeah. We can't get our money back because it's
investors. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble. Yeah, it's just a gamble.
That's why you invest in what you believe in.
That's right. Exactly. And it sucks.
Billy Berg #2. Let's hope not, Austin. Let's hope not.
No, but
I don't think Jason's a bad guy. That's what I mean. I don't think
believe in Jason and TAWWF. And you know what? I don't think I'm scammed yet. I think honestly, I think he'll make good. I think the problem is that he's getting jerked around by these fucking other people.
Venues, like I said, he needs everything to be kind of concrete.
Yeah, and then Jason did the criteria they wanted. And then they're still fucking not releasing funds and shit. So listen, there is some stuff, but it's not really for social media right now.
No, it's not for the public. That's why we're not totally against it. Like we still believe in it. It's just we have me. I've got nothing invested in it, so I'll be transparent with what I know. Yeah. It's not looking great, but it's not looking terrible. It's looking shaky.
I'm only talking because I am a little invested, and it sucks. So that's why
we get both views, though. You know what I mean? I've got no bias at all. You might have slight bias, but even still, you're like, wow.
Not even a bias. I'm all for them. And the last thing I want to do is shit on something that I support and bought into.
Exactly. So. And I don't want them to think we're talking shit on it.
No. It's just we're worried.
We're an arm wrestling podcast. I mean, half what we talk about is what happens in arm wrestling if it's if it's going on, and that's definitely happening.
Yeah. So. Well, that's just the thing, right? Like I was telling somebody recently, I'm like, I'm going to say some stuff controversial sometimes because it's our job to. Like, we want to talk arm wrestling and talk, like, this is our info source. This is our info dump. You guys tell us what's on your mind. We really pay a lot of attention to the chat and what's going on with you, with what you guys say, because that's what we need to talk about, maybe. Because
Well, I like to think, Brian, the way we do it with the chat is like, it's like we're standing there talking with Jason in person. When we're standing there talking and chatting, it's the same thing as right now. He's just not here.
But oh, you just got scammed, buddy. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, fuck, I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's you got to connect with the people, right?
Well, that's what it's all about, right?
And I believe in our team too. Like Austin said, I want to see our boys crush their team. I think the Calgary Rangers is an impenetrable force, man.
Jason goes, I hope not, Brian, but it won't be your first loss. Laugh out loud. Yeah, you would know that, Jason.
And Jason's not looking good now. Brian's stressed. He just left a dart in the basement.
Jason's a really good guy, guys. Yeah,
Jason Shaw. Oh yeah.
Yeah, his wife's been very. She's helped sponsor our event, and check out Posh Panda.
The whole Shaw family is awesome.
Oh yeah, Posh Panda, best leather footwear, custom leather footwear anybody could buy in the world. So check those guys out. It might be a little costly, but you're getting quality.
Well, is it costly for what you're getting? No, it's a great deal for what you're getting.
It's a great deal for what you're getting. Right? Yeah, but if you go that route, it's gonna. Yeah, you're getting quality. Yeah, for the price.
You buy something that's quality, it lasts. You know what I mean? If I have to buy something every X amount of years, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
how much am I paying?
10 years later, you can still.
No, exactly. It's quality, right? That's the thing. Like, it's better to save up and buy quality, something you're really going to enjoy, than to, If you don't have the time, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with, doing something cheap just to have fun. There's no wrong with that. But if you really want to, enjoy something, save up and get something that you really want to enjoy. I've learned that. You'll appreciate it more. Material things disappear with time, right? But the appreciation for them and stuff doesn't. I still appreciate, climbing trees as a kid.
Yeah.
There's still sometimes I look at a tree and I'm like, man, I want to climb that tree. Something,
You know what? That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see our guys crush the BC team. Yeah, and it's like, I'm sure BC wanted to say, hey, I want to show Alberta what we're made of out here, right? So it's probably a mutual.
I'm so upset that I didn't make the tournament, man. I would have loved to pull some of the BC guys, especially John Lua. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm right or not, but I feel like I could have beat him on the right, and he would have beat me on the left. I don't know if my left would have beat him. He was feeling real strong. Yeah, even fresh. He was very.
He's come a long way. Hey?
His lane is the same lane. It's just.
He's been
like he added another person behind him.
Yeah, he's been at Mayhem at the mall too, right?
Yeah,
or he's been somewhere.
That's where I faced him at Mayhem. I met him in Sylvan 4 years ago, and me and him faced at Mayhem 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
But
he's
didn't feel like the same guy for sure. I'm not the same guy either. Obviously, I've gotten a lot better as well.
Oh
but sure. He's feeling good. He I'll tell you what. I think proportional to where we were, I think he's gotten better than I did. Think about that, and I'll be honest. I think he did.
So I went back and watched some of the North Carolina event, but I only seen a couple matches.
I only saw one round of the entire event.
Yeah, you only seen one round, Bob Brown.
One round. Yep, I saw a round of Bob and Cody.
Well, we can talk a little bit about that because it wasn't any different. Nothing. The other rounds weren't any different. Bob was just too big and strong, and that his containment. Cody just couldn't chink the armor. You just couldn't chink him. It was kind of the way I thought. And it was a lot to do with the size, the frame and size difference too. I did think it was going to come into play, and it did. From what I seen, it 100% did. Right?
That setup, I think, was what did it.
Yeah,
I knew Cody had the. He's so smart, so connected. He's a very good arm wrestler. Yeah. And I knew he would try everything, and I knew he'd put it all on the line, and I thought that he would have enough.
Off to go.
The thing was, I still think his power was. I don't think I was wrong about the power. It's holy shit. It's what Bob is able to. Bob's able to negate the angle of where Cody's going to the point where it's not even it's going down through his arm . It had nothing to do with Cody being too weak.
Oh no.
It had everything to do with Bob being too strong, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, like there's weight classes for a reason too. And
Yeah. Cody came up freaking way up. I mean, I think he was weighing about. He said he was weighing 188 or
Bob's
something.
coming way down, but Bob's done it in a way where, and he's so used to his new body type and his pulling style. Like Bob, like I said, he might be, how old is he? I don't even know how old he is.
50. No, he's the same age as Len. He's
61, I think.
Yeah.
So 60 or 61. And you know what? I think he's the best he's ever been. I really do.
I agree. No, I agree. Clearly, I mean, yeah, Austin, I think Cody had to finish soon. He had to. The thing is, I don't think Cody. I only saw the one round, but man, every second that match went on was just going in Bob's favor. So I think.
Yeah.
It was. It
looked frustrating.
I only saw the one round, so I can't speak too much on it. But
Cody looked very fucking frustrated in the match.
Well, that ability Bob has to think of it this way:
nullify your power.
The amount of pressure that most people can make going from like your range of motion from like here all the way to here, he can make that entire like torsional pressure that you'd have to go all the way here to make. He can make it doing this.
Yeah.
It's because he's changing the angle so I can't even get into it because I don't even fully understand it, to be honest. I see a lot of it, but there's some aspects I can't put into words because I don't fully,
know. Well, he's got all those years to figure it out. We're learning still. Josh Ellington was a freak. Yeah, damn right he is.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to crush Paul Cruz. I did watch that match. Listen, the way he looked against Porky before Porky came back in that third round, I knew, and Porky crushed Paul Cruz. It happened. I mean, Paul Cruz had some excuses, but Porky got him, and I was like, Josh is going to be too fucking strong, and that guy is serious. So that's who Clifton is pulling at the armbender. So that match is so interesting. But I got Clifton. I think his ability to go sideways, I think he's going to do fine in this match.
I think Clifton.
There's a chance of an injury in this match because of the strength of these two guys. Actually,
I think Clifton should train a slightly like obviously his own lane. He knows what he's doing there. Nothing like he knows how to train that. But watching how Josh pulled, I didn't see.
But stronger, I think.
I didn't see this match, but I saw previous footage. I didn't see him against Paul Cruz, but he has like these two fingers on him.
Yeah.
Nasty, man. Like he set like you know what I mean by that? Like
so strong.
Yeah. That the problem with that is if you go sideways off the bat, your entire top knuckle gets dominated and you end up going like this.
Right over,
Yeah. So I'm not saying that's gonna definitely happen to Clifton. I think that's what Josh is gonna try to do to Clifton.
But Clifton does do a defensive training where
that's what I mean. He has lanes kind of all the way through. Yeah.
You watch him with the one-hander. You know what I'm talking about? That one-hander.
Yeah.
I don't know what he calls it. I think he calls it the one-hander. But anyway,
I think if he can, use that might help.
It totally he attacks this with
it. Which is what Josh is going to be hitting hard, right? Is that not necessarily the top knuckle, but just behind the top knuckle, like the almost where you can't pronate, because you can pronate through your top knuckle, you can pronate through like your thumb and your pad. But there's a spot between your pad and your pronator where like the strap doesn't bite.
Yeah,
the strap doesn't bite there, so you can't pull through it, and then outside the strap, no one grabs you there. So that's kind of where Josh hits into is a spot where you kind of in an open. If you're top rolling, it gives you if Clifton's going inside though, it might just make Josh land up on top inside like this.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
But that's if the match happened today. Clifton's got a long time to be like, okay, bit of top knuckle containment done.
He's like 16%. I don't know how many percent. I don't know, Clifton, if you're watching, but his percentages from where he was when he pulled Jordan Sill are through the fucking roof. Like his numbers, his one-hander number is greater than a lot of people's full side pressure. And that's just the lift where it attacks his pronation. It's only here. And he's pulling numbers, and I'm keeping his pronation that I see people can't do. They can't crack sideways. So,
disappearing, turning into a freaking phantom.
It's going to be a crazy match, that one.
Oh yeah.
Paul Passmore, I think he won 3-0, which I thought he
Yep.
would. He was up against Joe Meek. Meek's a hand guy, and I didn't think he'd have it. I honestly thought
Paul's so compact
yeah, and his tendons
that
are
I think with Paul you got to separate him to beat him.
yeah, you do.
If you're trying to just go sideways with him, he's so compact and just hunched, and he's very inside of himself that you're not gonna.
Yeah, if you don't open his arm angle up,
Exactly,
you don't have a chance. Yeah, you don't have a chance. Yeah, it's like steel. He pinned Matt back in a tournament. I watched a recent one where he pinned Matt in a tournament, and he won the tournament. And this is prior East versus West, like a year before it came out. Yeah. But he got a win on Matt, and Matt couldn't break his arm open. It was just stupid. So that's saying something. Yeah. Paul Passmore is a fucking freak. Yeah, I want his tendon power.
You don't have that internal frame like he does. That. I mean, that compactness, man. You're born with that. You can't really. I mean, you could hit the gym for 15 years.
Oh, I can get it strong, but I mean, never. Yeah, he's
your power isn't super tight, close to your body like his is a thing. Yeah. Your power is more spread out, locking the connective tissue, right?
Yeah, I can believe.
Josh Ellison went through Paul Passmore.
I can believe.
Josh Ellison looked.
I can believe that.
I didn't see any of it, unfortunately, but I'm guessing he.
I can believe it. Good. That guy is so strong. That Josh guy is so fucking strong. Yeah,
I saw stuff a week ago because I was looking up for to kind of look to see how we're doing. And that's where I saw when he sets up his fingers, kind of like this, almost like you see them kind of.
Definitely a hand. He's got the arm power, but he's definitely a super strong hand guy. You know what I mean?
Crazy strong.
Yeah, crazy. He relies so much on just grabbing you, getting what he wants. And
maybe it's his middle finger that's cranking on them then, because it's kind of like I said, it's targeting behind the top knuckle on people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Makes their hand go into a shit position immediately. It's like, yep. But no, other than that, I don't know. I know Candy won her match. I don't remember who she won. Brooke or something maybe, or I don't remember the girl's name. But Candy pulled somebody. She won 3-0.
Nice.
Their matches.
Passmore's brought it home.
Yeah, the Passmores.
They brought it home. Phantom, sorry about that.
They've been crushing it everywhere they go. They've been doing really, really well. So kudos to them. Other than that, we're pretty much caught up. We're caught up on all that.
Yep. We're coming on 2 hours on the pod as well.
Yep.
We don't want to keep people freaking up all night here.
We got it all in, though. I think we got it all in. It was a good pod. Great week to get relaxed. For me to get back into training, I got everything set up for the rest of the week. Sunday is a max day coming up. I'm tracking numbers now, so everything's being tracked. I've never done that before. I did it with Sandris. I did it when Sandris was my coach. I'm going back to it because I did most of my leveling up through that period.
I don't think that I'll be personally my opinion. Yeah. I don't think that tracking your numbers. Sure, it does what people say. If I track my numbers, then I know I'm this much stronger. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
The problem with that is if you're 15% stronger on this lift, let's say, you might be 0.09% stronger on the table. The translation, and the thing is, for different people, it translates different. Some people's back pressure translates way better. Some people's side pressure translates better. So I had 10 pounds of side pressure. I might get almost 10 pounds of side pressure.
You might get
if I had 10 pounds of back, I might get 1. You know what I mean? It's.
You're right. I mean, if you get up to, you might only be getting small percentages, but it's still gains, right?
Well, what I'm getting at is, let's say you do that for 8 months, right? Let's say you do that setup for 8 months, and you're trying to be a better arm wrestler. Wouldn't it have better to tailor it to specific arm wrestling training instead of tracking gym numbers over 8 months?
No, but this is specific arm wrestling exercise.
Okay, yeah. Because I learned this one thing. There's a guy named Rob Friss. He's a bodybuilder, doing it all his life. And he told me something really important I learned a few years ago. He knew I was arm wrestling, and he came up, and I used to go to his gym, and I was working out there. And he came up to me, and he said, "Do you know how taxing, arm wrestling is on your body?" And then he's like, "Do you know how taxing working out is on your body?" And he looked at me, and he said, "You have to realize the harder you train, the harder you have to rest." And he basically laid it out to me that this is how this isn't I'm like this, so I'm different. No, this is how humans work, and you're just wrong if you disagree. This is literally just how humans work, is that you can only heal so much. You can't infinitely heal. And it's not just about healing, it's about healing and progressing. And he basically said, if you're arm wrestling often and training hard, there's no possible way that you are at your maximum potential to progress. It's impossible.
You haven't allowed yourself to heal.
You're never allowing. And the problem is, he was telling me, is when you do traditional gym lifts after arm wrestling, specifically after arm wrestling, he told me this. He said, the problem is all those in-between muscles take longer to heal. And when you go do a gym day after arm wrestling, guess what doesn't end up healing now, Brian? It's not your big muscles, it's the tiny ones. And then over time, the tiny ones start breaking down, and you can get weaker and get injured. And even if you do get stronger, it's a much slower curve up.
No, you're right.
And he told me I should stop going to his own gym if I want to focus on arm wrestling and do a lot more arm wrestling. And this isn't even from an arm wrestler. This is from a guy who knows a lot about the body and training. And that if you're going to do, here's what he said though. This doesn't mean stop training. This means, okay, if you're going to train hard in the gym, back off from the arm wrestling. If you're going to do a lot of gym training to help your arm wrestling, put it to a table time once every 2 weeks, twice a month type of thing. That way you can actually have the time, even then might be too much, to actually heal and get benefits from doing both. If you're arm wrestling and working out, he basically explained to me, it's not a great way to do it. You're hindering your growth for no reason.
No,
and it's not saying that the working out is bad. It's doing them in conjunction.
No, listen, you're right. Some of the best Mr. Olympia, one of the Mr. Olympias would only work out like 40-minute workout like 3 times a week. And he said that he got more out of the rest than he did what he had to do in a short period of time, and then it was just about healing. Now, I agree with this, right? I also agree, though, that you need to know your limits on things. And if you can go to the arm wrestling table and not really strenuate yourself, you can do both. But the thing is how many times does someone work out and then still go pull their ass off at a practice? Then they work out and then they go pull their ass off at a practice. Then I think it falls into 100% what you're saying. But like what I've been doing is a little different. I work out mainly, and the table time, I might pull hard once every 6 weeks. But
okay, that's good then. That's good then. That's what he was saying, is don't be going hard arm wrestling and hard gym. You're just hindering yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not, and I don't do that anymore. Like
that's good then.
Yeah. Like I got it really good where I focus in on my gym lifts, like my specific arm wrestling training lifts. Though, like I only introduced bench press lately, just as a filler, friggin'. Get my core strong. Like it's just a side.
I don't think there's anything wrong with training to be strong. The stronger the human, the stronger the arm wrestler. I totally agree.
Yeah. So I want to give 1 or 2 days a week to a core exercise, but overall, it's arm wrestling specific and light table time. And then when I want to go hard, I plan it. So I
do the opposite. I do hard table time, light training.
Yeah.
As long as you do that balance, I think you can do either. I think it's fine. I think if people have an issue and they get stagnated when they try to do both hard.
Yeah.
Look at Devin. He's got cycles where he trains really hard, only pulling people, not touching weights at all. He said he didn't touch a weight for 9 months at one point.
Yeah.
But he just trained straight for 9 months, and then he swapped.
And then he swapped, and he did mainly weights.
Exactly. It's because that's the healthiest, best way that we know by studying humans over, as we've been bodybuilding and stuff over the past 7 years.
The rest time is just as important as the work time.
More important, actually.
It is. Wow.
If you have someone doing twice as much volume, getting half as much rest as someone doing half volume, getting twice as much rest, after 2 weeks, guess who's stronger and more rested and better, ready to go? Yeah. The guy who's doing half the work with twice the rest. If it's strenuous work, though. I'm saying if you're overworking somebody and getting underslept, you're going to be nowhere in the form of someone who's getting.
Really tax your CNS. You have to attack your CNS and then have the proper rest, right?
Yeah. And here's a big thing. Rest, too, means to get proper rest, you can't have any bright lights in your face, screens in your face a few hours before sleep, they say.
Steve calls it. So it was Mike Mesner.
Mike Menser.
Yeah, that's
Mike
right.
Menser.
He would literally work out 3 days a week, 40 minutes.
Biceps are this. He likes to talk like that.
He would break it up into 3 workouts a week. That's it. And 45 minutes, that's it. He would just superset, go ham, and then rest and then go superset on whatever muscle body part, or
Yep.
you know what I mean? I think he broke his body into 3 parts or something, right? And then that's
Yeah.
what he did. But anyway, yeah. So it's
Now-
just, and he was a Mr. Olympia.
Yeah. I will say the one thing though that I do say that I think most aren't, the number one thing, I might make a video about this. It'll be called what you, capital U, are doing wrong in your arm wrestling training. Because I think 98% of arm wrestlers do this. And I'm not joking, 90% of them. They go and they train by grabbing something. They grab something and they train by grabbing it and hanging on to it while training. Your training should be almost exclusively 90% plus, not hanging on, having the weight suspended to your arm or hand, grip open. So you're not hanging on. That's one of the number one things I think that hold people back.
That's why I actually use fatter grips for that reason. Where
I think after about 3 years in the sport, you start to realize this. Like physically, you feel the difference. You're like, oh, I was told this, but it never worked. But now it's starting to work, and I'm starting to understand.
How many times did people in arm wrestling grab things like just like this? Like, you know, I actually like doing it like this myself.
Well,
with my thumbs in that position, right? It's like kind of like this, right? So when you're grabbing a handle or something and you're grabbing a classic grip, like if you were working out, that's actually, it's not good. Like for me, it doesn't work. I always go false grip with my thumb out. And this is on everything I do because I'm more in this position than, you know what I mean? It just works for me. It translates to me. So everything I do is a false grip. Like I don't have.
Yeah, you should train the way that you arm wrestle in the sense of your grip. Like, what's the one thing connecting you to the opponent? Your grip. So why are you training your grip? You're literally negating your grip entirely, not even caring about the most important part, and just doing all these exercises where you're hanging on to stuff.
Yeah.
The pressure should always come from the back side of your hand when you're training. All here. The only time it should come from here or inside here is specific lanes. 90% of the time, you should have them hanging on to you, them coming forward. If you're not training for that, you're not training great. I'll say that. You might be training okay. You're not training great.
Yeah, it might work.
A great arm wrestler can 2 ways take away everything. You can hook and pull everything away like this, or you can drag and pull everything away like this. That's taking everything. You can do it lower or higher, but that's taking everything. It's cupped, pronated, rotated, shoulder in, you know, depending, low, in, hook.
Yep. No, I agree. But listen, we were going to say bye to everyone. We're going to say bye now.
Peace out, everybody.
Okay, brother.
Thanks to everybody that tuned in. Hope you have a great time. Hope you all have a great week. We'll be back on Tuesday.
Yes, we will.
With a special guest.
Special guest Tuesday night. Mystery guest right now. So coming
not
Tuesday
special
night.
Because Cody's there, guys. Calm down. Calm down in the chat. It's not special because of Cody.
Yeah.
You know
And Bishop will be Justin's coming on in the next week and a half too. Yeah. He's going to come on and he wants to talk about his experience in Alberta.
Hell yeah, man! I had a good time with Justin. He looked like I hope he had a great time.
He's a fucking good dude. So
he is. Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Have a great night.